Johnson who signed on to that letter. Senator Johnson, so we think about 130 hostages, 5 Americans, but we're prioritizing Gazan refugees? Why?
Because Joe Biden wants to win Michigan. It's the only explanation I have for this. He opened up our border. He's let in 6, 7, 8 million people in this country. A couple million gotaways. We have no idea who those people are. We know all these military-age men from countries that are adversarial to America, members of unbelievably brutal gangs from Mexico and South and Central America. Why would you add to that clear and present danger by bringing in Palestinians who, let's face it, they view us as infidels? They not only hate Jews, they hate us. They are also a clear and present danger. This makes no sense. It is outrageous, but even worse than that, it is dangerous.
Senator Johnson, immigration has soared to the top of polling. I imagine the reason for that is the lawless southern border, the millions of people who have come in. I imagine the reason that it's not at the top is because we haven't let in enough Gazan refugees. Are we looking at a world where Biden may not take executive action to secure the lawless southern border, but he'll take executive action to let in Gazans?
Yes. The Supreme Court ruled in 2018 that current law exudes deference to the president. And so President Biden had and used the same executive authority that President Trump used to secure the border to open it up. He wants an open border. His Democrat colleagues in Congress want an open border. The reason that he's getting away with this is the mainstream media will not hold them accountable, and that goes back to really what's happening on campuses today. It's not just a one-off. I know they're talking about professional agitators. We've had professional agitators on our university campuses for decades. They're called the radical professors, faculty, and administration. Not all of them, but let's face it, the vast majority of faculty are liberals. They have relentlessly infiltrated our university system. They've been indoctrinating our children, our teachers, and of course our journalists. They're no longer journalists. They graduate advocates for the left. This has been happening under the nose, stealthily and deceptively for decades.
That's well said. One other question on the Gazan refugees. Refugee, as you know, has a very specific legal definition. There has to be persecution. It has to be based on nationality, religion, or political views. So I'm thinking about these Gazans coming in as refugees and claiming persecution based on religion. So would they technically be coming here claiming that our greatest American ally, Israel, is their persecutor?
Well, again, asylum status, you have to have your own government threaten you with that type of persecution. Kayleigh, there's a reason that the Arab nations have not accepted Palestinian refugees for decades. Had they done that, we wouldn't have this problem today. But they don't do it because it's awful the way young children in Palestine are indoctrinated to hate not only Jews but all infidels. And so they're dangerous people. And so they try and keep them bottled up in Gaza or the West Bank. And so this continues to spill over into these horrific incidences, but we need to keep it bottled up. We need to let Israel destroy Hamas and then try and live in peace with Palestinians who are willing to do so.
Senator Johnson, thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.